Hi guys, welcome to SavvyMoneyShow. I'm your host Sean. I'm outside, so I apologise for any background noise. This is part 2 of my dividend growth ETF I've set up. Hope you enjoyed part 1. If not, you can go back and see it. I'll link it at the end. Now, start with IG Group. It's got PE of 9, dividend of 5%, and you see its market cap is a little bit over the enterprise value, but we don't mind that. Price to sales of 3.92, and the price to book is well out. But with these companies, you tend to get that. And we'll go to international paper, which is a dividend of 3%, and you see the market cap is 25 billion versus 32 billion. Forward PE of 12, a PEG of 0.47, price to sales of 1.23. Now, Old Republic, dividend of 3, PE ratio of 4.7. The market cap is just below enterprise value, it's minimal. Forward PE is going to go up to 11.5, but that's still a good PE. Price to sales 0.91, price to book 1.22, and now we have Janus Henderson Group, which is a new addition to the Trading 212. Its PEG ratio 0.95, price to book 1.47, price to sales 2.84, and it's the dividend we want, which is 3.88%, and PE ratio is 12.6. I'm not so concerned about the PE ratios, it's more the other metrics, because what happened last year isn't so important as what will happen following year. It's good to know, but it's not most important. You'll see I've messed about with some of these percentages. That's because I have some of these companies in other ETFs. IBM 4.51%, P 25, and you'll see 130 billion against 180 billion. It has price to sales of 1.76, and I put Medical Properties Trust. You know I love this. It's had a pullback to monthly dividend paying stock. It's 5.31%. Now, you've got to think this has done quite well when it's a $12 billion market cap against the 22 billion enterprise value, and 1.52 price to book when there's been no elective surgeries the last year. Think how much it's going to grow next couple of years. Don't forget to hit that lovely like button, and don't forget the sexy subscribe button. A lot sexier than me, just ask the wife. And if you want to be a hero, hit the bell notification. You'll be notified when a new video gets uploaded. And why not check out the links in the description below. If you're looking for a free trading platform, you get a free share worth up to $200, depending on the platform you use if you deposit a small amount. Airtel Africa, 3.64% dividend, and has 2.97 billion market cap against a 6.3 billion enterprise value. Price to sales 0.76. It's an African telecommunications company, and I think it has a huge growth. Now we have Omnicom, which is 3.38%, and market cap 17.8 billion versus 20.39 billion. Forward PE of 13, price to sales of 1.35. One thing to remember with some streaming services as well, I forgot to mention, is that because there's going to be a couple of them in here, that with what happened with AT&T and Discovery, you're going to get more and more of that. So you're going to get growth as more and more mergers come, like with Amazon picking up MGM, and you're going to get more and more. You're going to get fewer and fewer streaming services, major free streaming services. Now, speaking of streaming services, I put Viacom A in there. What's the difference between A and B? Just the voting rights. It's the two lowest dividend in there, 2%. And the reason why, it's harder to loan the A shares than the B shares. It's the only reason. Forward PE of 11, price to sales at 1.04. Now, we're nearly at the end, so hope you're not too bored. One, recommended before, Tate and Lyle, 3 billion versus 4 billion. Market cap, enterprise value. Price to sales 1.32. And the dividend is 3.92%. Now, the thing about the financials is they've started to do well, and they're creeping out from their shadow. This has a 4.27% dividend, and it's a diversified one. It's 26 billion market cap against 34 billion enterprise value. Price to sales and price to book just over 2. And I think it did well. Yeah. Remember Russia, my report about Russia being beefing up on the Western Front. Now, that means more money is going to go into defence companies, and I had to choose one. I chose UK one because it's a 4.45% dividend, PE ratio of 13, beta ratio of 0.95. You've got market cap 17 billion versus enterprise value of 21.5 billion. Price to sales 0.89. As well as this, they're one of 2 companies in the world that have developed a railgun, and the American military are testing both companies' railgun. If they choose BAE, it will replace the warheads on their ships. The military are thinking about replacing all the warheads on their ships with railguns because they're less explosives, and the railguns will be more effective. It uses kinetic energy. So I think this is one, gives a good dividend, is good value, and is constantly picking up contracts. And last year I kept you updated beginning of the year of all the contracts they were picking up, and I think we know what's happened. We've had meme stocks, we've had IPOs, we've had SPACs, and I'm a lover of SPACs, don't get me wrong, that have all pushed it to the wayside. These kind of companies have fallen out of favour. For me, I do like it. Now, I would like to know your opinions. Please comment in the box below. Don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video.